What's up, guys? Dad Dash Industries here. I am back here with another daily vlog. We're going out for 2 hours today for the lunch shift. Going out 11:30 to 1:30, and then I have some dad duties I've got to take care of, and then I am going to try to get out here for dinner. And I'm going to try to run a 3-hour dinner shift, 5:30 to 8:30. We're going to see how much we can make today. As always, the goal is always to make $25 an hour, or the equivalent of a 4-hour day. 25 bucks an hour is $100. So we'll see how that goes. That's the metric we'll be testing against this shift. I am heading into my market here. I do have Grubhub and DoorDash already on, or not DoorDash, sorry, Grubhub and Uber Eats already on the Galaxy phone here. And I'm waiting to get close enough to the market that I can turn my DoorDash phone on. Now DoorDash, I'm only on the schedule for an hour. So I'm hoping it gets busy enough that I can stretch it in that next hour. But here of recent, I've used Grubhub and Uber Eats more than I have DoorDash. So it may not be that big of a factor. So I will be back here in a little bit. Once I get an order, I just wanted to kind of do the introduction. And as I get into the market, once I get that first order, I will be back. All right, guys, while we're waiting to get into the market, I just want to talk to you here for a minute and let you know to please subscribe to the channel. I'm a small channel, but I'm a growing channel. I'm trying to grow this thing, trying to create a community here that we can all come to and add to the already robust community that exists out there on YouTube, but also trying to add to that community here as a place that we can all come to and network and share ideas and discuss strategies, tips, and tricks that work for us and help make our life and our work days a little easier. With us being independent contractors and small business owners, we don't have co-workers or employees or places we could go like we would if we were in the corporate world like I used to have. So YouTube has been an awesome tool that I've used for that purpose and getting to listen to other drivers and what they're doing, their strategies, and I'm hoping I can add and give back a little bit to that, and also gain some feedback and ideas and things through YouTube as well, through my channel here. So please subscribe if you can. Again, I entered the gig economy 4 months ago, came out of the corporate world. I had to step away for some family reasons, and decided, you know what, this could be a possible potential way to bring in some extra money for over the next year. So I did just recently do over 1,000, did my 1,000th delivery. So I'm pretty proud of that. So I feel like I've got some things to offer. Dang, I just hit a pothole too. Wow, that was horrible. And they directed me through that pothole. That's really frustrating. But anyways, so I'm hoping I have enough now experience to be able to provide a little bit of an insight to people and bring you a true, real look at the everyday life of a gig driver or someone like myself who's trying to run the responsibilities of being a dad and also driving a gig, driving the gig out. So anyways, let's jump back into it. I'm heading to my market. I will see you guys in a minute. Hopefully I get an order real soon. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and hit that subscribe button, like, dislike, and please share as well. Get the word out. Thank you, guys. Talk to you in a minute. All right, guys, so I'm back here. I got to the shopping center, and right now it is a little bit slow. I did get a few DoorDash offers. They were really long. I got an $11.50 for 11 miles. There's no way I was doing that one. That was just too many miles, and where it was going to drop me off was not going to be a great spot either. I got another $11, straight up $11 order for 13 miles. Then I got a couple of $2.25 orders for like 2 miles and one for 5. I got a $6.50 for 7 miles. Like I said, not been anything really, really great. So I'm sitting here. I'm going to wait. I'm going to see what comes in. I know it's going to heat up here in a little bit. It's 11:30 right now on the dot. So I know we're going to start getting some orders through. And we're going to focus on positioning today and seeing, making sure we're taking the best offers that make the most sense to help make sure that the miles and the money make sense. So fired up here, as you can see. I've got the Uber Eats and Grubhub on my Galaxy Fold, and then we're about to get an order here, so it's going to come through live. Oh wow, $550 for 4.6 miles. Let's see, positioning wise, and guess what? Terrible positioning. It's going to take me all the way down the road, which will not be good. So, well, you know, not good, not good. So, we will continue to wait and see. I'm turning that order down. Order too small. Boom. Not going to do it. All right. So we're going to get it right. We're going to get it right. We're going to get an order here. I believe in it, and I will be back as soon as that order comes through. We'll see what happens here. I've gotten, like I said, no attention yet from Grubhub or Uber Eats. So I want to make sure my phone and everything's operating right. I'm only on 4G right now on this phone, so it might be a bad cell phone area. I may move to a position right over to the other end of this parking lot that gives me better phone service, and that might be part of the issue. All right, guys, I will be back as soon as I get an order, or to give you an update if it's been a little while. All right, guys, so I just got an offer finally that I'm going to go ahead and take. It's from Uber Eats, and it was for $17.57 for 15 miles. Now you may go, oh wow, 15 miles. I can't see the positioning on this. I can see the positioning of the first order. I know there's going to be some mileage to get to Panera. Then I'm going to Arby's. It's a stacked order, and I've got to go to 2 different places. So we're going to see how this plays out. I know that, you know, Uber Eats, I've had some success with extra tips. So if that were to materialize here, it said it was going to take 48 minutes. So that leaves me about 12 minutes to get another order. We're going to see where this goes. I don't know. I took kind of a gamble here. I tend to sometimes get these orders done a lot quicker. So we'll see what happens, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get started on this order. I'll be back with an update as soon as I get the food, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, talk to you in a minute. All right, what's up, guys? So I just picked up the order for Panera Bread, and that went well. It was already ready. So I grabbed that, and now I'm going next door. The Arby's that I got to pick up from is right next door. Hopefully, we have a very similar experience to Arby's, or for Arby's, because if it is, that'll be really, really good for pickup time. So, and then once we do that, we're gonna make our first drop off here and see how well this order goes. All right, guys, I will be back as soon as I pick up the Arby's order and update you on how things. All right, guys, so I made the pickup here. Went well, went very smooth. It was already sitting there waiting for me when I arrived. So now my GPS is telling me I've got about an 8-minute drive to the first drop-off, which is not bad at all. So we're going to go get there, and if that'll bring me there about 12:10. I don't know about the second drop-off, and that's the problem with Uber. It's kind of a crapshoot when you take a stacked order now with Uber, because they do not show you any of the information on the second drop-off or where you're going to end up or anything like that. So hopefully I don't end up too far out of the way. But we will find out here very shortly after I make this first drop-off and figure that out. So, alright, so making a right-hand turn here. Alright, guys, I will be back here very shortly. As soon as I make that drop-off, I will come back on, let you know how it's going. I may wait until the second drop-off. I don't know. We'll see how close a proximity it is of what's going on, and hopefully we don't have a repeat of the other lunch shift we had where Uber just totally broke down on me. So, fingers crossed, get this first order out of the way, and then hopefully we can pick something up as well relatively quickly. That is a goal. So, all right, guys, I will talk to you in a minute, and I'm going to get focused here and get this order dropped off and taken care of. All right, guys, thank you so much, and I will talk to you in a minute. Hey, guys, just want to jump on here again. It's a great time while we're going to deliver this order, and in between here, if you are watching and you've made it this far, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button if you're liking what you're seeing so far right now. But the best way you can show support for the channel is just to hit the subscribe button, and then let YouTube know that you care. so you don't miss any of the action, tips, and tricks. All right, guys, I will see you at the next drop. All right, guys, just a little pro tip. Wanted to just kind of come in here, give you a little reflection, a little tip on when you're doing Uber, and be very careful. Know your area, know your maps, because I've done this a couple of times. I follow what Uber's telling me to do, where they're telling me to go, what their map is, and some of the stuff they do just makes no freaking sense. They just had me literally go the opposite direction, just to turn around, pop a U-turn, and go the other direction, when all I needed to do was take a left-handed turn out of the restaurant I was in, and I'd have been heading in the direction out of the shopping center to go up to the next exit. I don't know why it did that. I don't know why it directed me that way. I followed it exactly what it said coming out of the restaurant, thinking we were going in a totally different direction, totally different area. Anyways, make sure you take a look at the map. It's very difficult sometimes on Uber to see the whole picture because of how they do it, and they hide a lot of information. It's a frustration on Uber's part as far as they just hide information as far as where you're going and what your journey is going to be. But my recommendation is pop it in Google Maps, take a look at the whole path, figure out where you got to go and where your drop off actually is, and then make sure Uber is taking you in the most efficient, best way. I think I probably just got about 2 miles added on my journey because of Uber's little field trip. So anyway, just a little pro tip there. Pay attention to that. Do not trust Uber's mapping. I don't know where they get it from. I think it might be Google, but whatever. It really has taken me on some really inefficient trips at times. All right, guys, I will talk to you guys in a minute. I am about 3 minutes away from my drop off. Hopefully it goes smooth, and I'll be talking to you soon. All right, guys, so another little just tidbit I wanted to drop here. I'm a minute away from my drop off, so I got to keep this quick, but I just literally went into DoorDash. It was down to 4 minutes. I went to go and restart my dash because I had paused it, and when I hit restart, and I don't know if anyone's seen this yet or had this happen, when I hit restart, it went through the process of restarting, then it kicked me out, and now, of course, my area is not in red, so now they're telling me I got to schedule again. So DoorDash is catching on, I guess, to multi-appers and stuff, so just be aware of that. I mean, it is what it is. DoorDash wasn't giving me anything decent, so, I mean, you know, I'll see where things stand when I get done with this order and see, hopefully, maybe Grubhub and Uber Eats will support me, and they always have for the most part. But just be aware of this. DoorDash, I think, is trying to do more to try to crack down on the multi-apping. And it looks like we're at an apartment, guys, so this will be fun. I'll be back to update you on how this goes. All right, guys, just got done making that delivery drop-off, so I'm going to show you here, this for proof that I actually do log right here. I am logging it, so this is what I do after every order. And order would got delivered at, I noted on my camera, I always take a timestamp picture of every order that I have for my own personal records. And then I'm going to notate the miles here, 90,949. And then I'll start the miles again, 90,949 on my next order. And then I will start the next order 12:16 p.m. right at the drop-off, since this is a stack, and that way I can keep track of it. Now, I don't know what the actual payout was. Let's see here if it's shown up yet. Like I said, I'm still on the order, so I'm not going to spend too much time trying to figure it out, but $3.48 base pay on this order. And then this will kind of help you to separate exactly what the tip would be, because if you go into the weekly summary, earnings activity, click on that. Now it's just going to show you what that tip was. So it was $7.33 was the actual amount. And I'm just going to keep it at the amount I had it at for purposes of right now. So it kind of gives you an idea of exactly what Uber was asking of you. So a $3.85 tip is what's projected. Hopefully they give me at least what they promised for $7.33. And it was so All right, on to the next one, guys. I just want to show you that, give you a little behind the scenes of exactly what I do. I do record it. Those numbers I show you are not made up. And I keep track of that for every journey, so I can go back and look and learn. And that is exactly what is very important that I think everyone needs to do. And I'm sorry, my camera just got way out of focus here. There we go. Let's see here. Come on. All right, there we go. So anyways, it's very important that you do that. I think every driver should be doing that. You're running a business. Numbers are the heartbeat of your business. You're not going to be able to assess the job you're doing without having numbers in front of you. And I'm not talking about, just little notes. Once you get a spreadsheet made that fits your business, and again, I will share mine. I've been very clear on that in every video I put out. I will share my videos, or not my videos, my spreadsheets with anybody who wants them. I'm not making money off anything. This is to create a community here where we can all work together and succeed together. There's plenty of orders out there for everyone, but you've got to be able to assess yourself, and that's the only way you're going to be able to assess yourself, is to be able to be in a position to look at your numbers, look at what you're doing, look at where you're at, what your activities are generating, and be able to make adjustments, like to know if this order was worth it or not. I'm going to be able to look at the actual raw data of this order when I get done with it. What was the real miles? What did it look like? I had to drive from the last, well, I didn't drive from the last delivery. I drove in. It's my first order of the day. But I had like 8 miles driving in. So, when you look at the totality of the entire order, I know this is going to be, I expect this order to come in at 75 cents a mile or better. If it's less than that, then I kind of start to think, well, maybe I was a little aggressive. But anyways, I've got an 11-minute drive, guys. I am going to focus here on trying to get there and get this done. So far, not bad at all, because we took this order at, I believe it was 11:44 when we did it, and it was 11:44. So if all goes well, we should end this order with 10 minutes to spare to try to get another order in and bump this up to at least over $20 an hour for the first hour that we were actually out delivering. We'll see. I don't know. Like I said, this may turn out to be a regretful order when we look at the actual money that comes out of it and where everything's at. So anyways, all right, guys, I will talk to you in a little bit. I will be back once I make this drop off and delivery, unless something else occurs or there's something else I feel like I want to add in. I'm going to try to see if I can get back online with DoorDash, so I have the third option available. If not, we're going to be working Grubhub and Uber Eats until 1:30, which is about another hour. So it may not be as successful and lucrative lunch as I want it. It means we're going to have a lot riding on dinner to get to our $100 for the day, which is what my goal always is to make at least a minimum of $100. I'd like to make more today. My goal today, technically, with 2 hours on for lunch and 3 hours on for dinner, would be 125. But if I make 100, I'm happy. So that's what we're shooting for. Normally, I always come in right where I need to be, or more. So let's see what happens. All right, guys, I will talk to you in a little bit. On the way now to make this drop off, and then of course I'll be updating you as I find out about the tips as well. Hopefully maybe somebody adds a little something in there. Again, that's where the Uber orders, again, you got to look at the end. You're taking a gamble, kind of. I don't like the way they make you gamble in these apps, but sometimes, you got to do what you got to do to make the money, right? All right, guys, I'll talk to you in a minute. I will be coming back and talking to you soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for part 2. That will be coming soon. In the meantime, please subscribe. Make sure your notifications are turned on. And thanks for watching.